If around like approximately price was like 5,000.
So a $5,000 gift, $2,000 dinner.
Yeah,
That wasn't enough.
No, we have been for 1 year together. I expected more. You know, I'm a woman.
What did you get him?
Me?
You got him you.
Yes.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Here I am today to react on this particular video with my brother. One day, over a video I'm getting right now.
Okay.
Ilea, you just have to tell me what is on your mind about the video. Okay. Oh, very simple.
Are you single or married?
Kind of single.
Kind of single?
Yes.
What does that mean?
I recently broke up with someone
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, why?
because like a few months ago, it was our anniversary. After 1 year, he took me for dinner. It was a nice restaurant, but he just paid for the dinner around like 2,000.
Wait, so let me see if I understand. You broke up with this man after being with him for a year.
A year.
1
yes.
year because he took you to a restaurant and only paid $2,000.
Yeah.
Okay. Did he get you anything?
Yeah, just a normal gift around like approximately price was like 5,000.
So a $5,000 gift, $2,000 dinner.
Yeah,
That wasn't enough.
No, we have been for 1 year together. I expected more. You know, I'm a woman.
What did
Yeah.
you get him?
Me?
You got him you, and
I'm
he
a
got
best gift for him, for his life, you know?
okay. See, this is what these
Is that
dudes be
you?
talking about because you're terrible. That's horrible.
I'm not.
He probably thought he was doing something really sweet, really
No.
special, and you just
We have been together for 1 year. At least he needed like spend like 10,000 for me.
we're cooked as women for sure.
We are
That's
women.
it. Goodbye. Horrible.
Anne, so what do you have to say to this video that you watch now?
My brother, it's so laughable. It's so laughable for me. You know, I think what I saw there, the girl is like, will I say she's a gold digger? If I want to say that she's a gold digger, but you know, in life everybody has their own choice. You know, I think somebody like her don't deserve a man.
That's true.
It's better she remains single who she are, you know. It's better she remains single.
She belongs to the street.
Yeah, it's better she remains single. But one thing I have to emphasize on this is that, you know, women are something that you cannot, they are unpredictable.
I tell you.
You don't need to impress a woman because maybe you feel that you have money and you want to do. You don't need to, because if you impressed her, a bigger offer comes, she will leave you. So it's better you do what you can do and leave the rest.
Nice.
So you don't need to impress her because you can see what she's saying. She has been with a man for 1 year.
1 year.
And the man spent
2,000
in restaurant.
in a restaurant and €5,000 gift. $5,000.
And it's
As
not
a gift.
enough.
And it's not enough.
And one thing is that if you maybe you check her at this girl now, maybe her father cannot even give somebody even 1,000
At all.
but she expects for another man's to give her
And she
such
even
a-
have the guts to quit with the guy. To end the relationship.
No, it's not about quitting. The only thing is that she did a very good thing for the
guy.
The guy, because she doesn't need to be with a man. I don't see the reason why somebody like her, you know, maybe the only thing she can offer, she feel that she have all these things women are shaking in the internet, but those things doesn't keep a man.
Of course,
it
they
doesn't
don't.
keep a man.
They don't.
You know, the real man doesn't need this thing. Like the way you are, can you eat a naked food?
Now, why not? Why would do that kind of thing?
You know, so many of them think that the only thing they have to offer is what they have. You know, the gift, what God gave to them is the only thing they have to offer to a man.
That's true.
But there's a lot to offer. You know, but most of them don't realize that. So if I'm in that man's shoe, I don't even want to see her around the street. Even where I'm living, the vicinity I'm living, I don't want even to see her because she doesn't deserve to be a woman. You know, she's not a woman.
Nabi.
You know, so that is it.
But this is now most of our guys they do am. Most of our men they do am. That's why most small young ladies now don't even want to marry anymore. Because they prefer say again, what you want to do for her way sugar daddy don't fit do for her.
Now be that way with the talk. Now be the same talk way with the talk.
Yeah.
You know, some people it cannot. Not everybody make their money in
a legit way.
In a legit way. There are some criminals who, you know, who got their money in whatever they want to. I don't want to call them, you know. So they feel that the only way they can spend it is by giving all these young girls money. But I don't think those girls that going around taking money from the sugar that they're only killing their destiny, you know. They're only killing their destiny because there's nothing good will come out from them. Okay, for example, now at the end you find a woman that you got married and you find out that maybe somebody related to you is a sugar daddy. How will you feel?
Oh God, no man, it don't make sense.
So many young women, young girls that don't want to marry anymore, and I think it's good for them. For those that live in the street, they should continue living in the street.
Abi,
you know, they say the end justify the means.
The means.
Yeah. So that is it. That's what I want to say.
But if our girls continue like this, what do you think is the future of our children?
The future is a destruction. You know, sometimes I say there is a wicked generation. You know, that is the digital world we are. Are you getting me?
Yeah.
The digital. Everybody wants to be independent. Nobody wants to go through the process. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you can see that the future of our children is nowhere. It's only the parents who have the ability and the fear of God to tell their children what exactly how the future will like. Because if you don't teach them what is right, the street will teach them.
That's it.
Are you getting me?
That's it.
So the street out there will teach them. So that's why you see most of the careless parents who brought a child didn't tell them what they should do. You see them at the end, they are going around smoking, doing a lot of things because they failed in the home. Are you getting me? Because you cannot tell me that you brought a child now and you tell her what is norms and the value of life, what is this? Are you getting me?
Yeah.
She will not depart from that. You see all those children that is going on the street misbehaving, it's because they have faith from the family. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Wisdom.
So that is why every parents have to be careful. It's not about bringing a child.
That's true.
It's teaching her what he or her what is obtainable. Because if you fail to do that, it's the society will tell you. We teach them. Are you getting me?
That's true.
This generation, you can see man and getting married to a man, woman are getting. So if you don't fail to tell them at home and teach them in a godly way, don't worry, the street, even in the school,
they will learn it the hard way. They will learn it the hard way. I tell you. But there's this story that is trending. Yeah. A woman who knows that her daughter is doing straight, but you see they collect money from the daughter. What do you have to say to that mother?
He's a failed mother, failed one. She has already failed anyway. Yeah. You know, but you don't blame them. The society is hard. Everybody's looking for a way of surviving. You know, survival of the fittest.
They tell you.
But what I'm trying to say is that if a decent mother, you know, there's mother, there's mama. If the decent mother should not. Even should be questioned when you saw your child or whatever, even your male child, you saw him or her, you know, maybe having something. For example, having this iPhone 16 now. You saw your daughter having this iPhone, and you know you didn't buy that phone. So why? Can't you question?
Yeah. Where did you get the money from?
Where did you get the money from? Are you punish her? Are you getting? But this nowadays our mothers are not doing that. They will even go to church and do Thanksgiving. God
have done it.
The Lord has done it finally. God has done it. And you never ask the question.
I tell you.
Are you getting me? You see some, like last time I went to Nigeria, you see some young male child. They are in university. I could remember when I was in university, even during our own time, when I came back with something that is not bought for my parents, they will ask me, where did you get this? But today, I saw a child came back with Lexus. Do you know what the parents was doing?
Thanking God.
God have remembered. And I asked my mom a question. Why this woman is saying God has remembered her? Did she ask a question?
What the child is doing.
And I begin to find out what that guy is doing. He was doing Yahoo. Stealing from people, from hard-earned people. And your mom is celebrating.
Imagine.
What will you call that one? Failed parents.
Most of the times they complain that it's the situation of Nigeria or the situation of the system.
My brother, he don't allow
the devil to use
you.
you.
He don't allow a system to change who you are.
Yes, it.
Are you getting like, for example, those girls that are doing prostitution, you ask them, they will say it's because nobody to care for them, because you a fool. If nobody to care for you, is it the reason why you should sell your body? Why don't you go and sell pure water?
I tell you.
Or you will now tell me you don't have 2,000 naira to buy a bag of pure water and start selling on the street.
But they will not want to do that.
Because the Bible said, I will bless the work of your hand. What is the work of what are you doing that God want to bless?
That is it.
If God come and find that he want to bless you, what will he say? What are you doing? You must have something doing. Okay, if God want to bless you, it's only your destiny you want to make.
God no dey bless that one now.
God no go bless that
It's
one.
meant for one man. Normally God does me no test am. God say you should not test it. It should be something you should. But it has turned a market now.
This life don't tire me. Okay, this life, if I see what they happen is something that you can't even imagine what. It's embarrassed to my psychology. I can't even imagine what is happening.
I tell you.
Are you getting me?
Yeah. So, what advice you have for a man who wants to settle down, especially young men who are living here in Europe?
You want to settle down here in Europe? Or
you need a partner in your life.
Here in Europe or in Nigeria?
He just need a partner. Okay. So you are now to advise a person where is the best place and how can he be able to have a healthy relationship.
Yeah, brother.
Based on your own personal experience.
My brother, this is a journey of 1,000 smiles. It's only those that, it has to come with your senses. You have to think. It's something that you have to sit down and think about it. It's not something you see a woman on the road because she's beautiful, you want to jump. At the end, you mess up your life. Are you getting me?
Yeah.
Or maybe you find a woman in Europe. I didn't say there is no good women in Europe. There is good women in Europe. Are you getting me?
Yeah.
But can you cope? The world needs consistent results.
Oyibo.
Are you getting me?
That's
consistent results. Can you predict 10 years or 15 years with that woman? Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the risk of getting married here in Europe is that, remember, you came here for a greener pasture. She also came here for a greener pasture. And both of you met here. Are you getting me?
Yeah.
So remember that as you are struggling to make your life and your family better, she also struggling to make her own life and family better. Are you getting me? You see, there's a
clash already.
There's a clash already. Are you getting me? So that marriage, I will tell you that maybe it will be like 40% guarantee in the future. It's not as if you will not live with her. You will live, but my problem, there will be a problem.
Yes, there is a problem.
And another one again, marrying in Nigeria, bringing it here. That one is the big. I was talking with a friend in London. He said, what Nigerian women are doing in London is something unpredictable. How can you live with a man? A man, you have a child with 3 child, 4 child, and you are calling police because you have an issue. Can you do that in Nigeria?
No.
Huh? It's abuse of how will I say, rights. You abuse the right they have given to you because of you are in a country where women have a right. Doesn't mean that you should abuse it.
I tell you.
Are you getting me? It's never in the history that a woman threatened the husband to call a police. In fact, you were a nuisance.
I tell you.
You were a nuisance. You are not trained. You have to go back to your parents to be trained.
Our women no longer depend on the love you have for them or what's like, say normally if our mama and papa them back in the days, if they have issues, they settle. But nowadays, when you just have problems, they just depend on going to the police.
Yeah, because that is what we are saying in this digital world. Are you getting me? They are all carrying the way by the wings of I call it the wings of doctrines. Are you getting me?
Yeah.
All these things are really their shadows. Because our women are carried out by all those nonsense. That's why you feel they have power. They can mess up. You can see somebody living with a man 5 years, 6 years. One day you wake up that he doesn't want a baby mama everywhere.
I tell you.
Are you getting me?
I tell you, baby mama,
What is your gain of sending a man the first time you saw that man, you liked that man, you open your leg for that man to bring a baby from you, and later on you stay after that, you say you don't want that man. That means you need to go to doctor. You need to go to psychiatrist. Double clinic is your place. Because you have something is wrong with your mentality. Something is wrong with your brain. How can you just wake up in the night, you don't want the man, and you start misbehaving? Are you getting me? What are the future? What are you giving? What are the benefit? What are you telling those children? Those you claim that is your child, that you don't want them is yours. What are you telling them? You are telling them the girls there, you are telling them tomorrow they will marry and send their husband out. No. Or if they have a misunderstanding with their husband, they should call police. This is an Arab nonsense.
In fact, and why is it this now is much rampant in Africa? Why is it?
Yes, it's in Africa because we blacks. We blacks, we have one kind of this. Will I call it a slave mentality? This slave mentality is always working on. Like always, I tell some people, some blacks here, they always have, they always when they see the white people, they feel more inferior. I call it slave masters. Their brain are slaved because of that slave trade they have. The white people, they have brainwashed our black brain. Are you getting me? They put in our brain that they are more superior than us. So that brain is still working on most of the black people today. Are you getting me?
Yeah.
So they feel more inferior when they see. You can see, for example, you are black and black. You are white and black. Our black people will come and respect the white more than his own brother. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because of what I call it white supremacy in their brain. The white people have damaged their brain. It takes only those who read more that will understand that these people, we are the same. Why should I feel more inferior than them? Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So back to the question you asked me, bringing wife here from Nigeria. My brother, that one day under God's hand.
Yeah.
Now God will decide that one. Not be me and you.
That's true.
Are you getting me? There is no guarantee for that. There is no guarantee of marrying a woman in Africa and bringing it to Europe. There is no guarantee of successful marriage. So what is happening in the whole world now about women, especially black? Are you getting me? Especially black. It's not something to write home about. Are you getting me?
Yeah.
It's not something to write home about because you see, every young man, they are afraid to get married.
To get married now.
Because of what? There is no sustainability on that marriage again. Are you getting me?
Yeah.
You marry the wife, you are afraid of maybe. It's not about marriage. If anyone who came, maybe you feel that you have money, maybe she saw a bigger offer. My brother.
She go leave you jackpot.
Now you sabi. Maybe they impress woman.
I know they impress.
No impress them. The only if example like white people have dated them here.
Yeah.
They are more calm and more accommodating and more, how will I say it, than our blacks. Are you getting me? Because or because of here is their country.
Yeah.
But our own blacks, my brother, don't go there.
They just want to do you bad. And the truth of the whole thing is that they don't have human sympathy. Once they decide to do you evil, they will just they hammer you.
The Bible says woman mind are wicked and evil. Who can desire it? And I was thinking is the black mind that the Bible was referring to. Because our blacks mind are wicked. Likewise, all the girls. If they are doing something, they don't have remorse. They don't think about. Okay, my brother, just tell me, you married a woman. Are you getting me?
Yeah.
You have 2, 3, 4 children. She wake up one day and start misbehaving.
Can you imagine?
Just for you to, and even threatening you that he will call police. How will you call that? What will you say?
Some will be the one to carry you to court self. Report you to Ugandans, to the children, everything. So you must pay. To pay. And they focus more on the resources, focus more on the money.
But they don't know the damage they have caused on those children. For those children, not. Do you know the joy children have when
the mother and
when
father
the mother are together? She always see the mama and papa, or maybe she came back from school, or he or came back from school, and she saw the father, and the father picked him or her from school. Do you know the joy? Do you know the joy? And fortunately, nowhere to be, the father nowhere to be found. You send the father away. Do you know the brain damage you have caused to that children? You are just raising an empty brain because you have caused a damage to the children.
In fact.
Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yes, of course.
You know, children, they are dendrites. That's what we call dendrites. This dendrite in the brain is the thing that assimilates, like, that grab things. Like, that's why their children, their dendrite is open. Whatever they see, they grab it immediately.
Of course.
Than older person. Are you getting me?
Yes.
So whatever action you behave when they are children, they already is in their brain. They stick in their brain. Are you getting me?
Yeah.
But you don't know what is going on in their brain. You don't know that because of your selfish interest, you have damaged the children that God gave to you because you want to get money from Austria or from Germany.
No, or even from the father of the children. They will collect from the government, collect from the father of the children, and say collect their own salary. John.
At the end, what did they use the money for?
Some of them use it. I don't even know. They don't even know what they are. I don't even know what they use.
I want to ask you a question.
Ask me, sir.
If, okay, for example, you saw a woman, I don't know any of them here because, you know, I don't know anyone here that is not with the husband. Check those that left their husbands and those that are still with their, there's what we call radiant in their, but when you see a woman with their husband, there's something radiating in her. When you see a woman that is not with her husband, you will easily tell, she might look beautiful, but the inside is empty. You don't know why the function of a man in a woman's life. There's a big function which no eye can see. It's only God that can see it.
That's it.
Are you getting me?
That's it.
So if you chased a man in your life that God has given to you, you chased him or her, him away, there's something you have killed something inside you, but you don't know. But time comes on, you will understand what we are saying.
Good. But this number, I want to ask you, the last but not the least, these characters where our women they behave now, is it lack of home training or lack or out of greed?
One, greediness. Two, some of them lack parental advice. You know, we blacks, you know, as we are growing, we have some wound inside us. Are you getting me?
Yeah.
Like, you know, as a little child, those times, like when you are growing, there's sometimes your mom beat you, you feel so grudges in your mind. All those things are accumulating bitterness in our. Most of the reason why most of us are bitter from the childhood. But you know, here as a black, we don't know. But if it is a white, they will go for therapy. So most of us need to go to therapy. This is the bitterness from childhood. Are you getting me? That is causing on, even them themselves, they don't know. Are you getting me? Them themselves, they don't know. It's the bitterness from the childhood. Are you getting me?
Yes.
And another one is the aged. You know, we are in the aged. We are in a computer aged. You know, most of them feel that freedom. That if you're alone, you have a freedom, but you don't have a freedom.
Yeah.
When you're alone, you don't have a freedom because you know why you don't have a freedom? Because you don't have a security anymore.
That's it.
Anybody that passes can still kick you.
Of course.
You know what I mean by kick you?
Yeah, of course.
But when you have a man, you have a security.
Of course.
Are you getting me?
The respect go there.
You have a security. Are you getting me? No man can come and insult. Like the way I am, you saw my wife. You insult her.
Of course.
In fact, you
don't
find no
trouble.
trouble.
Of course.
But if she's alone, she can. You
can do anything. And
she can't do anything.
Of course.
Are you getting me?
Yeah,
but these women first to understand that there is a 95% roles in a man in their life. But some of them fail not to understand. Are you getting me?
Yeah.
But go close, watch them, ask them more questions deeply. There's what we call conscious question. You find out that they are empty. You know, they need the place is vacuum. The vacuum is empty.
They miss
they need something that have to, you know.
Yeah.
That's why you see most of them that, you know, they think meeting one man or the other. Those things, urge cannot close the vacuum of a man.
Of course.
Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yeah, brother.
So that is it. The only solution is that it's only God that can solve this problem.
God Himself, now He give us marriage. But sometimes I wish, say, what if say God give us number? Say, like for example, they go say, Mr. Peter, go to the ward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is the number of your wife. When you find that code, stick with that woman.
Oh, no. The only thing, the Bible never said, marriage is an institution established by God.
Yeah.
It's God that established that institution. Are you getting me? But we as a human, that's why the Bible says it's repented God that He created man. Because He said the imagination of man is nothing like wickedness and evil. That's why He repented God. The origin why God creates woman, God created that marriage. God said, man, love your wife as I love the church. Are you getting me?
Yeah.
Are you getting what I'm saying? So that means God is interested in the marriage. Are you getting? But we that God creates, we have useless what God creates.
That's it.
We have turned it upside down.
That's it.
Are you getting me? So that's why God is not. God is angry.
No man.
Because of what we are doing. And mostly God is angry 99.5% for women.
That's it. Because he knows we're going to increase with this. So he gets some women where God they fear.
Yes.
They say women out there, she have the fear of God. But nowadays, if they say them God they fear. But
now before they say women get fear of God, now God they send them. God they fear these people. Fear them. When you see them, you go to say they fear them. Anyway.
Yeah, but there's also many times I find out that there are many men who are talented. There are many men like musicians, like actors, who just got married. Maybe they get married, come let's say they can't fall down. Is it? Do you think the woman has hand in it? Because I think they say who that findeth a wife
find a good thing.
Find a good thing. So why is it that now after you don't marry, can't they fall down?
No, you see the problem is that God said, when you marry, you become one. Are you getting me?
Yeah.
Now, for example, you are single. You cannot predict your destiny. Your whether you are successful or not.
That's true.
It's only when you have married, then you cannot predict if I'm successful or not. And another thing is that, like some of us, we call it fun, sleeping around. Anyone, for example, you meet a woman, everybody have his own spirit that is going with.
Yeah.
You don't know whether it is a good spirit or bad spirit.
Yeah.
Are you getting me? So for the fact you have something with somebody, for like this woman, you have contacted that spirit within you. You have this one you contacted, and there's a lot of maybe you went to go and marry. There's a lot of women, their kind body now, if it be 1,000. Now 1,000 spirits they follow them. Now that kind of person you won't go marry. Now 1,000 spirits now in the substance. Nine way you go beat.
Oh, God, I beg.
Are you getting me?
I did tell you.
So everybody have a spirit that guide him, that followed him. So immediately you meet. That's why it's not good, for if it's advisable for women, even for men, to stop messing around, because the moment you meet, you don't know, everybody's going with different spirit.
That's true.
So if you, for example, you go marry a woman where body can't be 100, now 100 spirit the demon. So when you marry that kind of person, you are successful. How will it? And you are not prayerful. How will you think you will go up? They will subdue you. Are you getting me? Because not you. You are thinking that you married one person. You married 100
men, including
100 spirits following her. So all those 100 spirits will come and weigh you. Are you getting me?
Yeah.
So if you're not strong enough, or you're not vibrant or fervent in prayer, then they will subdue you. That's why you see some men will marry and they will start falling because of what?
The woman they married.
The woman they married
has been
the spirit.
Has been to all different kind of tribes and all the kind of ethnic groups, and the woman have traveled all over the world, been with all kind of countries. In fact, and you are still.
The woman, she's a traveler. You're married a traveler. You think you want to succeed? It's not possible now. So that is it. That's why it's good that everybody has to be prayerful. You know, when you want to marry a woman, you're prayerful. You have to pray. God never said like what He says. How I wish God would say this is your wife number. No, God said. God never said that. It cannot. God cannot do it. He said whoever. He said who find a wife. No, God cannot find a wife for you.
That's true.
God said, I will never struggle with a man's will. Are you getting me?
Yeah.
You will never, whatever will you decide, that is what I will give to you. Are you getting what I'm saying? So the day as God has, said, I will have to decide for you. You have to, even though you go and marry, you will go bring a harlot, a madman or woman, send her your wife. God will bless you. Are you getting me?
Yeah.
Are you getting? He said, who find? Whoever you find, God will not find. Anybody where you find, be your wife.
I'm your wife.
So that is why when you are looking, you have to be very careful. You have to ask questions because a lot are going.
That's true.
May you not go marry 100 spirits. After when you marry, start to even your salary self.
Nobody even reach you do anything again. You can't ask yourself.
Before salary they come, they don't go chop am.
They call it they borrow money outside. I buy borrow me.
They call they borrow. Because say, let me this man. Waiting there already. My brother, they don't know say there is forces spiritual which our physical eye cannot see. Are you getting me?
Yes.
The spiritual control the physical.
That's true.
But we as a human, we always see what we always say or hear or believe what we see.
That's
but
true.
there is world inside this world which control this one. Are you getting me?
Yeah.
That's why everybody have to be careful, my brother. You have to be careful.
That's true.
When you are looking for whether here in Europe or in Nigeria.
Nigeria.
Be careful. Nigeria even worse, bro.
I tell you.
It's even worse.
Because the hunger and everything is making people to become more greed and unsatisfied. In fact,
everybody is on. Women in Nigeria. Everybody is on. Everybody are the greediness and the hunger have made them turn to 80% there. 80% there. My brother, forget it. Men will not go there. But only God and I go.
I tell you, go.
Men will not judge.
Of course.
So,
Boris, thank you so much for your time. Ladies and gentlemen, in fact, it has been a moment of lessons and so many words have come out of the wise man's mouth. And I hope you stay tuned because I'll be bringing to you guys more videos like this. Thank you for watching and thank you for watching to this end, to the end of this video. God bless you. Thank you, brother, for having you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much
You're
for your
welcome,
time.
brother.
God bless. Peace.
Bless
Every
you.
opportunity. Subscribe. What's up, my YouTube family? I want to thank you all for watching this video. I want to thank you especially for watching this video to the end. I really appreciate you. Please make sure you subscribe and like this video. Don't forget to turn on your notification button so that when I post more videos, you will just get it ASAP. I love ya. Thank you.